Hello girls, how you doing? Today we're gonna do another pick a card and it's gonna be how do they feel? We haven't done that for a while and it's nice sometimes to have a regular checkup to see what's going on. Maybe you're not in touch and even if you're in touch, sometimes you just don't know what the person feels. It's nice to have a little bit of an idea. But let's obviously take it with, a soft approach. Let's put it that way. It's just tarot, as I like to say. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so pile number 1. How do they feel? 2 of Cups. Ooh, King of Cups. 6 of Wands. Okay, so interesting. Well, for a while, and maybe still a little bit, they are on the fence. They have an enormous amount of love, but for some reason they cannot express it. They're afraid of being hurt. I mean, obviously, when you open your heart, you always take that risk, but life is too short. Come on, come on, come on. If you feel for someone, just go and tell them, right? Period. Straightforward. But it's all about the cups. Obviously they want a reconciliation, they want to be in union with you, and it's a very equal union. I give you my cup, you give me your cup. It's really, really peaceful and gentle, and the approach is very respectful. Definitely nobody is taking advantage of anybody else. Okay, no control, no manipulation, no game. Refreshing. But also is an idea of an emotional love, a spiritual love as well. The whole shebang is very pure, which is beautiful. Of course, for that to happen, they need to move forward and they need to leave maybe somebody behind, a bunch of people, maybe the fear of being hurt, a mindset, maybe the differences, whatever. But they choose you. So maybe there was someone else in the picture in the past. Maybe there was some fear and, being overprotective over their heart. That's absolutely understandable, of course. They want to see you face to face. They want to meet with you because body language speaks sometimes louder than words, and sometimes not saying anything but looking at each other and you understand. You don't need to go into a speech, It's really straightforward. How also enjoying quality of life. Good food, good wine, whatever you do. Whatever you like is fine. Yes, and for you guys, it's all about, receiving the fruit of your labor. But for them as well, let's be clear, they've been working really, really hard toward this connection. They've done a lot of effort, a lot of research, a lot of, how can I say? Clearing a lot of their stuff in order to get to you. Life hasn't been easy for both of you. It's been quite challenging, and that's why you receive, the fruit of your labor. The universe is not that cruel. Eventually, it pays off. But also, maybe you're so used to work hard for everything you have. To receive something just for the sake of receiving feels maybe a bit weird. Therefore, they have maybe that tendency to protect their heart. Like, how comes I don't have to work hard for this? How comes it is so natural to be with you? How comes it is so organic and simple and easy? It just feels weird. So, maybe they had that, feel that maybe is there something wrong is going to happen. It can't be that good. Okay, so sometimes there's a little bit of that going on, but you also may have inspired them because you also been through a lot, but you kept an open heart, and that is maybe exactly what they need to do. Have an open heart instead of protecting it. Okay, but they're getting there, so I don't have any concern. Yeah, here we go. They changed the perspective. So they were stuck in a mindset, maybe stuck with someone, and they realized, well, actually, no, it's not what I want. And you triggered that open mind, and that's wonderful. And boom, how do they feel? They feel that they want victory with you. They want the yin and the yang together. So they want to move forward towards you, and it's really straight in the head, it's straight forward, and that's beautiful. They're very clear now. The movement forward is insane, and I love it. And that's how they feel. They feel very motivated. They're going for it. Okay, pile number 2. How do they feel? Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Very different here. Well, they feel very reserved, very shy, very also apologetic. What do they have to apologize for? They have nostalgia of you, definitely. But maybe what they had first for you was a lot of desire, a lot of passion, a lot of physical attraction, and they didn't think of the consequences of their action. And maybe you didn't realize that they also had some feelings for you. They only saw the outside of you, which is absolutely fair enough. You meet someone, you see how they look, and then you have the feelings, okay, or you don't. But that person now wants a brand new start. Again, a lot of passion, but maybe they have to mix that with a little bit of, you know, kindness of the heart, I should say, a bit softer, my dear. Absolutely. Yeah, because if I left in the cold, and you as well, you know that, you know, you're on a crossroad, you know of each other, you know that you two have something very special and unique, but at the moment it's not happening. No, because maybe you got hurt. Yeah, they want to show you vulnerability. You see, it is really in the same vibe than this, all about the cats, all about the feelings, and it is miles away from this. Even with the color, you can see it's very different, you know. So they come in a very vulnerable way, very gentle approach. They really have to express what they feel, and they feel a lot. What they also went through is a lot of healing. They had time to rest, to recover. Maybe you had huge argument and they had to recover from it. They had to understand what went wrong and understand as well the inner child within themselves and lack for yourself. You know, it's just you both work on the same kind of energy, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't connect. So if they've been watching you online, maybe they were the one cutting with their words, and that's why you needed some time to recover. Maybe they're still feeling a little bit of that pain. However, they have the desire to make it work. There is an idea of course, of networking, connecting with the people, and they maybe take advice from the people. It's also possible that they want to actually get engaged. Maybe there was also a third party and they had to work it out. Yeah, they were juggling between two, probably. Or they're very, very busy, but as well, we know that this represents number 8, the infinity number. So you guys, that was not going to end anytime soon. Absolutely not. Another number 8, 8 of 1, communication is coming. So now they're more inclined to say what they feel. They're more inclined to express their feeling and express themselves all together. Now they're ready. Before they were not, you know, because it's all about communication. We saw at the beginning, it's about expressing maybe apology, but their feelings all together, just to say what they feel. That's all they need to do at the end of the day. Boom. So we have the idea of commitment here, because that is engagement, that is marriage. But this one is particularly important because that is 1111, twin flame. It is not for the faint-hearted. Your relationship is sometimes, you know, sometimes you're together, sometimes you're not. The period where you are away from each other is because you're digesting, you're learning, and you are doing a certain process. And it's a lot about the Four of Swords, when it's very much about the healing process. Definitely, you go deep. And that is a child, the inner child, and also the, you know, ancestors, the karma, whatever, you name it. This kind of relationship is definitely not Magnolia, as I like to say. Absolutely not. But when you're together, you feel at home. You feel like on top of the world. You feel at peace. It is also very scary to connect so easily with each other. It's insane. It's mind-blowing. You recognize each other pretty straight away, excuse me, and it's straightforward. and it feels like almost magical, and also you find it difficult to understand, how can I get that connection? How can I recognize you just like that? And it's mutual, obviously, you know. Right, here we go. So how they feel like they want to move forward. They want to leave behind the yuckiness and trying to understand this connection and move toward peace and tranquility. And it's a one-way ticket, as I like to say. It's a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. There's a one-way ticket. There's no going back and forth here. So it could be moving towards you, moving in with you, going holiday together, being just, you know, straightforward and say, this is what I feel. I don't have a clue how to work it out, but it doesn't matter. I want peace with you. Oh, I'm loving it. So on this note, have a beautiful day, and I see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.